How y'all doing? I wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna postpone the reading. I feel like with today being the last day of Mercury retrograde, because today is what, the 5th or the 6th? Yeah, I don't be keeping up, but the energy has been feeling pretty heavy. How y'all doing? I hope that you're doing amazing. Hold on, let me see, because I don't know today's date. It's the 5th. So tomorrow is the 6th. So what I feel like Source was dealing with me about it, like if I do a reading tomorrow, it's going to be on like the energies that we need to release, because when it comes to love, like hello, 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 it's a dress. But thank you. But it's going to be on things we need to release, because I wanted to do a love reading for the elementals, but I don't feel led to. Like, I feel like there's some pretty heavy energy going on. And I'm from Miami, Florida. And so I'm going to postpone the reading. There's a lot that I have been picking up. I don't know, for some of you, either you are preparing to go into the entertainment industry where you're doing a lot of acting, or like, I don't know, it's something heavily with the arts and entertainment industry. But I just wanted to let y'all know that I wasn't gonna do a reading tonight. And if I do one tomorrow, it will be on things that we need to make sure that we close out with this retrograde, because I feel like there's something very abundant that's happening, and I feel like if you totally block everything else out and focus on what you are manifesting, like what you've been praying for, what you've been putting to action, and the part that you know God has said, okay, this is what you could do. I don't know if y'all hear that engine, but that engine is like, yeah, it's time to take off. Like, and continue to be very grateful and very thankful, because there's a lot that's shifting. You do have to remove a lot of clutter around your space, because it's time to release so that you can experience some sort of creativity. Like, it's a lot of heavy energy um, that is, I don't know. I feel like it's for us to, because I don't want to give nothing out of you, like the God in you, source within you, the Godhead within you. I don't want to give anything outside of you more of authority. And I feel like source is like really waking the collective up to take back some authority. Not you could be you could be seen as like a Barbie, but I feel like there's something that you've lived in fear about for a long time, something that you doubted about yourself, and now you're being challenged to like really walk in that. And I don't know, like there's these old triggering energies that are showing up to kind of like challenge you to run away from your feelings or from being vulnerable, something like that. I do feel like you are really like you, because I just heard like a big book, and I heard it slam. And so for many of you, I heard in the spirit where you're like, look at my nail. I was supposed to glue it back on, and I got glue yesterday, and I didn't. Y'all don't judge me, but I heard some of you, you like slammed the book loud, like loud and clear on the past, and like you're moving into a new chapter. And I was talking to my daughter about this the other day, and I was just telling her, like, as source was speaking to me about just like endings and beginnings and different things that we went through with them being kids and stuff like that, and now, you know, like she's an adult or whatever. And just how like the Ten of Swords, the Tower card, like how like the endings could be so traumatic, but you don't see that new beginning. And sometimes the new beginnings are bittersweet, and sometimes the new beginnings are like everybody's coming over because you just purchased a new home, and they're bringing over home welcoming gifts or something like that, home warming gifts. But you're cooking, you're inviting people over, and then there could be times where you're like being pushed out by the divine and saying like, hey, I need you to move into this new area, and it may not feel familiar to you, but even though it's strange and it's not what you're accustomed to, you can't see the abundance that I have in store for you if you be obedient to the movement. So something about endings and beginnings. I do feel like it's important for you guys to like strengthen your immune system, because there's something out here that's trying to like weaken your immune system in some sort of way. Something is trying to debilitate you in some sort of way. But I'm going to do like a love reading, I believe. I don't want to give too much information. I just want to step out here and do it. But if I do a reading tomorrow, it will be like to close out any energy from this Mercury retrograde, and just things that we need to focus on collectively and individually, but not to go in a toxic or karmic energy, because the things that we are like moving into now, like in this new timeline, source is saying like we're engraving this in our subconscious. So, you know, there's some people out there that will be like really excited if we stay in that karmic realm. But there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of new good things that are happening now, like within you energetically, and it's like there's something standing right there trying to challenge you, but it's really an illusion. So yeah, like it's really a test. So don't buy into it. Like there's an energy that wants to keep the collective afraid. I have no idea what y'all talking about in the chat. And it seems like y'all are having a whole conversation amongst yourselves. So, yeah. But I'll be back tomorrow. That's what I wanted to let y'all know, that I wasn't going to be doing a reading tonight. The source was like, yeah, clear out something, confirmation. When it comes to like this, hi from Austria and Australia. Is that two different places? Because I've been picking up both. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow and do a reading. Where's anybody else tapping in from? Like, what's the city and state, or just the country you live in? You don't have to tell me the city. It could be the state. Where are you tapping in from? Australian. Oh, you. Oh my God, you're an alien too. Are you? I know, with this hat and these braids, I'm like, I'm trying to feel it, y'all. I'm trying to get into the vibe. I'm trying. And I haven't gotten there yet. It's giving a bunch of different vibes. But I'm thankful. I'm so like, I don't know, like at different periods, type of one in the chat if you've been feeling like this very, in spite of everything that's going on in the world, when you just really just tune in and tap in with your star player, the divine from within, have you been feeling like this really happy, celebratory, like, I don't know, like you're just so thankful to be alive in spite of, to have a greater understanding about life? Like, type of one in the chat if you could relate to that. Not the kangaroos. What are you talking about? And your name is interesting. You say you feel it too? Yeah, me too. Why you chose that name? Just, I don't even want to say your name. What are you coming to interrupt with that? With that hashtag? What is it that you want to bring? Is it going to be in a positive way? Because the name is just like, what kind of noise? It's the name of your band. Okay. Oh my God. So it's obviously a rock band. Okay. You could have the Chinese zodiac. Well, it's in reverse, so maybe you don't. But I don't know, you could be seeing a lot of tigers, or you could have the Chinese zodiac of a tiger. Somebody is maybe considering taking golf lessons. You could live in North Carolina or not. But somebody's a golfer. You could be also considering getting a new, what do you call that? The thing they ride around in. I've got a new metal band. Okay, a metal band. So I was listening to AC/DC for the first time the other day. Pretty interesting music. Like, I'm familiar with certain groups, but I don't know. I gotta like read the lyrics to see what I'm coming into agreement with. What in the heck is going on? Did y'all see this card? That's why I want to read no energies, because so much crazy stuff been coming. I'm just like, But it says facing up to life. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on. But I'm like, let the let the karmic shit move on out. Move on out the way. Ease on down, out down the road. Like Michael Jackson, like moonwalk your ass over to April motherfucking 6th. Sayonara. Goodbye, my friend. We don't want no more parts of you. Mercury retrograde. Like, I don't know. Somebody could have something going on with their hips. I don't know. You could be a golfer. I said, I just want to focus on the good things. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's a lot going on, though. I'm just ready. I'm ready. I think they upset because they thought we were all the clones and the bots. And yeah, like we're waking up. So we're not edible anymore. Whatever the hell they were into, I don't know. It's a lot of shit changing. They really were referring to us as a bunch of bots because when you're asleep, they're able to do what they will to you. So, yeah, collective, keep waking up, because the more you wake up, the more they go bankrupt. And they're going bankrupt. It's turning into a shit show. But some of y'all know, because y'all in the financial market, and some of you guys are highly invested. Y'all better get it grounded so y'all can see how to be truly anchored like Joseph, where he knew how to store up. Because some of you may be afraid, and I don't know, like you really need to be in tune when it comes to how you invest your money, because I don't know, if you really like tap in, you can avoid some of the stuff that's coming out, or I don't know. I don't know. And then divine feminine or whoever, like there's somebody that's looking at you and they're like, they don't care if you do got somebody. Like, if you could be a masculine or a feminine, because I'm finding out everything goes. Everything goes. Everything goes these days. But I don't know. There could be some sort of family members that are fighting amongst each other, but it says brothers fighting. There's a lot of envy. See, this is why I don't want to do a reading, because all this is karmic, and I don't want to deal with it. Like, I'm like, this ain't the level I'm on. Like, you see the cards, everything. Yeah, somebody who's, yeah, like that energy. And I'm telling y'all, somebody's in the industry. You could be someone who's like, I don't know. But I ain't doing nothing else. Because these cards are like every last one, no matter what cards. And I feel like, no, they want that. They want me to spread the virus of the lower dimensions because they get to thrive. And I feel like these energies are so desperate for the energy that they're trying every which way they can. And I'm talking about they're going to very interesting measures to grab your attention. To grab your attention. And this could also be somebody that you love. Okay, I don't know. Maybe Source is really trying to help you to pay attention. Let me read y'all this card. It says, the one you love so deeply deceived, hurt, and betrayed you in the worst way. The new and an upgraded version of you, they don't stand a chance. So there's just somebody that you see that 6-6. It's something on the lower realms. Even with my channel, like, okay, it's been in the sixes for a minute now. That's the root chakra. I know who I am from an upgraded version, and like just this energy, like there's something that's been trying to like keep the collective in a survival mode, or just wanting the collective to not embrace some sort of change. And I don't know, you may have to move, because like I'm just kind of like, I don't know, you could live in the Everglades. I don't know. All the cards. That's why I didn't want to pull none. This is exactly why. And then Aries. You know, Aries is the firstborn of the zodiac. Somebody could have the Chinese zodiac of a goat. I'm just like, yeah, I ain't doing no reading. I'm gonna wait, because all these cards, I just feel like Source want the collective to focus on the best part. It's coming out in reverse, but I feel like whoever you are, focus on the best part. Whatever that vision is that you have for yourself. So maybe that's why these cards coming out here like that. You said pain helps you to write your songs. I don't know. Pain is definitely an interesting. You can have strong air placements. An interesting way. I mean, you can definitely you could be studying the book of Noah. I mean, the book of Genesis. There's something about the book. Why am I saying the book? Noah isn't a book. He's in the book of Genesis. I don't know. I don't know. This is a lot of energy out here. Noah was Enoch's grandson, I believe. Are y'all hearing that? All these extra sounds. Something about your spider senses. I'm just not even gonna focus on any of the energies that's been popping out. Just choose your thoughts wisely. Choose what you accept. Choose what you accept to believe, like, or yeah, like don't buy into anything that doesn't serve you at this time, because I don't know. I'm just not used to the cards. It's been happening a lot, and I know it could have a lot to do with a multitude of things. But I'm just like, we'll pick up when the new energy comes back in. I may or may not do a reading tomorrow because I definitely want to show up for you guys refreshed. There's something you've been working long and hard on, and you could be very logical about it. And Source could be telling you, like, to tap into your intuition, but don't leave logic out where it needs to be, if that makes any sense. It says atonement for some sort of offenses. It looks so dark in here, y'all. I'm about to let y'all go. I don't even know what to say, but what I will say is, for those of you who have been experiencing a lot of offenses or any type of injuries, any type of losses that was seemingly to your detriment, there will be some sort of atonement for you, okay? Some sort of reparations. So choose. Choose the thoughts that you're willing to accept as truth in your life. Like, buy into thoughts that are going to serve you in the timeline that you want to experience. That's something that's, in alignment with your highest good. I feel like you've gone through a lot of losses and you've been working very long and hard for something. And I feel like this is a season for you to work smarter and to use your wits as you face some sort of obstacles, because this Ten of Wands keeps showing up. And this could have something to do with you getting very vulnerable when it comes to your heart space. Somebody may not like the message you're sending out. I don't know. They may be wanting to send some sort of message or want to have a sit down meeting with you or something, because your spider senses is the best part. Like, somebody choose you because your spider senses, like your instincts, your awareness when it comes to the Most High, like you're very tapped in, and it's making quite a bit of people uncomfortable. It is what it is, y'all. But I didn't really get on here for this. You're being freed from slavery and slander. Okay. Whatever you come through, it's coming in with something real big. I don't know. I ain't going to even read it because it was in reverse. So it's not your message. Just stay focused on what you want. Yeah, I ain't even reading that either. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to close it out. Yep, seriously, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Stay focused on your purpose. Stay focused on your purpose. The more you wake up, the more they go bankrupt. The joke is over, for real, for real. I just wanted to tap in with you guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I was about to close out the reading, sir. I don't know whoever you are, but what you're saying is that you choose to you choose to release your trials or tribulations out, what, through music? I don't know how that's working for you, but that's a vibration. Music is vibration. And so whatever you putting out, I mean, I do feel like you have to have a healthy outlet. But if it's some sort of low frequency, low vibration of music that is going to perpetuate another being to be in their low state in the times that we're in, that's a consequence that you pay vibrationally, right? Because we're like, you got so many people that are waking up, and so if you're releasing a bunch of demons, as you said, out collectively, you got to know that there's going to be some sort of repercussions for that, because you have the collective that's, you have a lot of people that haven't been aware, but you have so many that are aware, and now they're like taking back their authority, their power, their focus, their energy. So it's not going to be the same like how it used to be. So I suggest that you find a healthy outlet, you know, or if you're writing this music, hopefully you're not giving it out to anybody else. You're just putting it out there for you to hear as a release. But I pray that you find some sort of healing and balance for yourself and your soul wherever you are, so that you could put out things that's going to help transform and heal and uplift the global community, because we got so much low vibrational music, and it's, yeah. But you know, I'm just gonna be quiet. It's a lot going on in the chat, y'all. And I only got on here for a few minutes, and I don't want to prejudge you, because I know how sometimes when we say things through text, it can be misconstrued, and I don't know whoever you are, and you're saying quite a bit. But wherever you are, whatever journey you're on, I pray that you find some sort of peace, because each of your texts feels like a lot of pain. And I know what it's like to be in pain. I've been there. So I don't know. I hope that you find some sense of peace. I do know. I hope that you find some sort of peace and healing. And yeah. Let me let y'all go, because I don't want to pour into the energy with it being so interesting. So I'll be back, y'all. My songs are mostly about pain. What did he say? Beast, super refreshing. Beast on Thursday. Oh, DSL, automatic cast one, and payday most. Oh, I have no idea who and what that is. Super Reaper Mon. That name is so funny. Thank you, Super Reaper Mon, for the compliments. Ooh, child, y'all. I'm definitely, for the different ones that had, hi, Alyssa. I didn't see you in there. But for the ones of you that, I felt your energy. And I'm definitely going to be considering who you guys are energetically and how I should pray for y'all. Because I don't like the energy and what y'all going through. It's quite heavy. It's quite interesting. And I don't think no one should be suffering like that. So I pray that you find some sort of peace. All right, y'all, good night. I'm going to let y'all go. And I will see you guys on Monday, not even tomorrow. If I do something, it'll be pre-recorded. Just to focus on something that's for your highest good, okay? I love y'all. I really, really do. Y'all have a good night.